Check. Check test. Check.
There's no space to keep the glasses. They're just pressed open. Keep.
Check, check. Good afternoon, children. See, when the head boy says to raise, we want you people to give a welcome clap. That's the 3 clap. Please make sure you give 100% discipline here in the auditorium. No unnecessary turning back, no bullying, no playing here and there, no dragging the chairs. Behave yourself. Is that clear? Children, I think you know the 3 claps, right? Enough. It's just a demo.
A very pleasant afternoon to everyone present here. Let's begin today's program with a hymn followed by the Lord's Prayer. So I request all of you to kindly rise.
Please bow down your heads for a word of prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Please be seated. Requesting Ms. Mystica to welcome the dignitaries.
Good afternoon. It's with great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this significant occasion, the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between St. Jude's Public School and Junior College Kotagiri and the International Skill Development Corporation in collaboration with the World Design Council, UK. Today marks a significant milestone as we proudly become the first institution to enter into this partnership, reflecting our commitment to shaping future leaders, fostering innovation, and providing world-class opportunities for our students. We are privileged to have our esteemed guest, Mr. Philip Thomas, Country Head of the World Design Council, UK, who has been a guiding force in advancing design thinking and skill-based education. His vast experience in the creative sector and contributions to national education policies will undoubtedly inspire us all. We are honored to have you with us, sir. We extend our warm welcome to Mr. Francis, Senior Manager, Partnerships at ISDC, who brings over 14 years of expertise in providing educational solutions. His contribution to education and student development have been key in shaping this collaboration. Welcome you, sir. I extend my heartfelt welcome to our dynamic principal, Dr. Sarodhanrajan, and our ever-innovative Executive Director, Dr. St.Jude, our Senior Headmistress, Mr. Shobna Raghavan, and our Additional Principal, Mr. Shivakumar. Welcome, sirs and ma'am. A warm welcome to all the members of the press. Thank you for joining us. We are sure, through this collaboration, our school will gain access to cutting-edge programs and global recognition. Welcome once again, and let's have a wonderful event this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mystica. Now let's move on to the exchange of MoU between St. Jude's Public School and World Design Council UK. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. May I now request our chief guest, Mr. Philip Thomas, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all. I am really privileged to be here today at this historic moment of Indian education, I will say. You will understand why I am saying like that once I finish my speech, and you will go through the presentation by Mr. Francis. So before getting into my formal speech, I would like to explain the context why World Design Council is involved in this kind of initiative. Because many of my friends, and I sit with a lot of government committees, they ask me, what is World Design Council doing in schools? They are pretty surprised. What are you guys doing in schools? So I'll tell you what made us to do this, the background. Often we sit for several meetings, high-level meetings. I work mostly in higher education thing. We have worked with a couple of state governments in India, educating the senior leaderships, ministers, senior bureaucrats on the need for implementing design policies. We have been very instrumental in hosting Bangalore Design Festival 4 years back, then 2 editions of Cochin Design Week. So this is what we normally do. We work with the governments and senior bureaucrats and the corporates. But when we sit for the meeting, we hear the word innovation. And a lot has been discussed about innovation across platforms. We hear Honorable Narayana Murthy talking about innovation, or late Abdul Karam talking about innovation. All talk about innovation. But what is actually happening on improving the innovation of the country as a country, what India is doing, that's what we were looking at. We invest heavily on higher education institutions, premium institutions for innovation, related things like IITs, IIMs. But when should be innovation initiative should be started? That's what we thought. You cannot make people innovative just by investing on a huge infrastructure. It is a methodology of thinking. So we talked with many of the organizations why such things are not happening. Many said, we tried, it's not working. It's very challenging to bring that change into Indian education system. That's when we started exploring to see an opportunity where we can try something. We created a global curriculum, which is very futuristic, and we started discussing with very aspiring educators, I will say, who would like to embrace these kind of new things and would like to be part of such change. That's why when I met our dear friend and your executive director, Mr. St.Jude, the moment I explained, Mr. St.Jude said that there was no further discussion. He openly said, yes, we would like to be part of it. He was the first in India to confirm that we would like to be part of the change. So special congratulations to the whole management of St. Jude's. Now I will explain the relevance of why we need to be innovative. Our Prime Minister is talking about India to be a developed country. We want to be in the top 5. We are already in top 5. We have a lot of challenges as a country. Yes, we have a lot of, most of our fellow Indians are in below poverty line. We have a lot of challenges like that as a country. So if we really want to be a developed country, we need economic prosperity, right? All our fellow Indians should also be economically prosper. For that, our country should be good at as an economic power also. But today, if you look at Fortune 500 company list, we hardly see any Indian company, maybe very few. China have, I guess, 174 companies in that list. So we have to do, we are proud as Indians, but at the same time, we should also realize how we can improve, how we can be better. I'm not disgracing our country, or I'm not trying to demotivate you, but I am saying how we could grow further as a country with such a large population of youngsters. We have huge potential. So we can take advantage of that potential only if we start innovative. Yes, we have a lot of top corporate leaders working for big companies like Google CEOs in Indian, Microsoft CEOs in Indian, but do we have Indian company in that Fortune 500 or Fortune 50? We have few, but that is mostly public sector companies like Indian Oil or some big private sector companies are there. But we don't have much in that big league. So why it's not that happening? Why are not able to do that? We are not innovating. We don't have a product. We always buy Apple. We are all proud of having an Apple. But who created that? It's a US company. The moment, every time you buy an Apple product or service, the money goes to US. From India, from your pocket, it goes to the US. It goes to their shareholders. So we have to create our own intellectual property. And that change has to come from you. That change has to come from the school level. We are talking to even government agencies, making them understand. Already Innovation Council of India have strongly recommended to bring design thinking and innovation to the school level. They're discussing with the various boards like CBSE and other boards. But we have taken a step forward. We are not waiting for the boards to implement it. We are here to support educators who really want to bring that change. So that's a background how the World Design Council came into Indian education system and started working with schools like yours. And coming to my formal speech, the world around us is evolving at an unprecedented pace, driven by creativity, problem solving, and innovation. We know AI is knocking at our doors. Most of you have started using artificial intelligence, right? You have heard about AI, right? Many of you, even smaller one, also started hearing about AI. So there is a lot of uncertainty about careers, but we often discuss we as a human should start using our capabilities in a much better way. That's where the design thinking comes in to improve our capabilities. We have to stop depending on machines, because machines will do most of the things what we are today manually. You have to just instruct, the machines will do for it. Most of the things. I'm not talking just about computer technology. We are talking about healthcare, patient care. In all the areas, innovation is happening, especially driven by AI. So that's where we have to improve our skills as a human. So design thinking is no longer just a skill. It is a mindset that empowers us to question, explore, and create solutions for real-world challenges. So when we implement curriculum, you will be actually finding real-time problems around you. Small problems. It could be, I was yesterday explaining somebody about what it is. It could be cleaning a fan. You look at a ceiling fan, whenever you're trying to broom it, the dust will come on your eyes, right? Have you ever seen your maid or your house members trying to clean a ceiling fan? and it's very difficult to clean on the other side of the fan. So this is one problem you might be working on and creating some innovative solutions to solve that problem. And you will be showcasing here in the annual session. We will have a competitions, and the top winners is going to be on an international tour to Europe, where you'll be visiting top design centers, Warner Brothers. Mr. Francis will take you through that video. I'm not touching that part now. And to the teachers who are involving in this process of implementing design thinking and innovation, this is my humble request on behalf of WDC. You are the architects of tomorrow's thinkers and innovators. By integrating design thinking to your classrooms, you are giving students the tool to approach problems with curiosity. So this is not another subject. This is not another subject where you deliver the classes and we conduct exams. No. This is one place where we instill curiosity. Our students will start looking at problems. They'll start asking more questions. Most of the inventions comes from asking more questions. You learned why apple is coming down, Newton asked. Same way Edison asked, then only we created the bulb. So if you look at the history, the questions, the curiosity will lead to ask more questions, and asking more questions will lead to creating very innovative products. So we are not just teaching subjects, you are nurturing the next generation of problem solvers. That's what company needs. I sit on the director board or interview board of many companies. Today, if you look at the top companies, they don't look at, maybe for application purpose, they look at where you studied, what kind of grade you have. But on the interview board, they are looking at your skill as a human being, whether how effectively you respond, how well you can solve a problem, how well is your critical thinking and creative thinking capabilities. These are some of the top capabilities or parameters the corporates look at when they employ people. And future is not going to be full-time jobs. More and more people will go for freelance jobs. We call it gig economy. And India is seeing a huge boom on entrepreneurship. Now many of your youngsters coming out of colleges have been inspired by Steve Jobs, Zuckerberg. And government of India as well as state governments are giving very good support, helping people to become very good entrepreneurs. Why? Because entrepreneurs create good intellectual property for the country. They create products like Apple and Google. We already have companies doing that, but this is what is much required. Innovation is the one thing you require to become an entrepreneur and create your own product or service range. Look at Oyo, look at Swiggy. They're all solving problems. Last week I was attending one presentation by Infosys, another by Swiggy, how Swiggy is changing the way we order the food, the way we consume, right? I see Swiggy here in Ooty also. I never expected Swiggy in Ooty, but Ooty also Swiggy is there. Swiggy is just a platform a person has innovated. He never makes any food. He is just bringing all the people onto one platform. And to the students, our request is your imagination and ideas have the power to shape the future. Don't worry, I'm not saying you should not study well. You should put all your effort, study well, but beyond scores, beyond your scores, your capabilities as a human being is going to be more important in the future. Whether it's designing smarter cities, creating sustainable solutions, or enhancing everyday experience, your ability to think differently will you set apart. The ability to think differently. That's what's going to be very, very important. You have to ask questions. Teachers will have some difficult time, but teachers should also enjoy, and you will also. I am also a teacher. I started my journey 25 years back. So these days, I don't have time to go and sit in classes. So I learn more from my students. My students who are heading many corporates, they come and tell me I'm working on this project. This is a new project, exciting. They might have completed, they have studied in IIT, they have Stanford. They actually teach me. So today, I am their student. It's like a give and take way. So I learn more from my students. So thinking differently is the main thing what you are going to learn, or I won't use the word learn, but enabling your capability to think differently. That's what is going to happen by implementing World Design Council's future creative curriculum in your campus. The world needs dreamers, but more importantly, it needs doers, and that's exactly what design thinking helps you to become. This initiative is not just about learning another subject, it's about transforming the way we learn. It's about embracing challenges, because we have a lot of challenges ahead. Technology and the world we live, I don't know how many of you noticed, we're all talking about AI. Just 2 weeks back, one company came from China called DeepSeek, a platform. They literally challenged the whole world with their technology. All the biggies in the market was shaken. We had a stock exchange crash in US market. Just one small company who had never heard about that company before the DeepSeek was launched. So that's the power of innovation. So it's about embracing challenges, collaborating, experimenting, and daring to innovate. So what happens is that whatever subjects you are learning, along with that, you start using your knowledge from the campus education to innovate and come up with solutions for real-time problems in your school, in your home, around you. You will be developing such problems, and we will be doing the assessments, we will be giving the guidance, and the best projects will be rewarded, which Mr. Francis will be explaining about that. So I encourage every one of you to dive into this journey with enthusiasm and an open mind. Let's create, let's innovate, and let's design a future that we can all proud of. With that, once again, I congratulate, and we are on behalf of World Design Council, we are really thankful for the management and the teachers and the students of St. Jude's for accepting our program, and thank you once again. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and inspiring address. We assure you that we will all think differently. Requesting Mr. Philip Thomas to hand over the approved Learning Partner Certificate to our beloved principal, Dr. Sarodhan Rajan. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. Requesting Mr. Francis to enlighten the gathering with his presentation.
Thank you. And for all the students and teachers, thank you, and also congratulations that you have been now a partner with us. Now, before I show the video, I'll tell you, see, this is answer to few questions. And those questions are, why students need these skills? What does this program offer? And who runs this program? What skills do students learn? And what are the benefits for students? And how do students learn these? And what is the final project? And what is the special opportunity? Then, how do schools benefit? So these are the questions. For that, the video is the answer. Now, before going to the video, people have asked me, sir, what is this design? We don't want our children to become designers. No, sorry, this is not design. Design is what is seen outside, appearance. That is design. Design thinking is the way to solve a problem. So, if you take a phone, the way it you look at the phone, the way it appears, that is design. But why there are, many cameras, not just one camera, quad camera, triple camera, what is the function? Why? So that is a way they have found out to solve a problem. So design is different, design thinking is different. So that's what actually we are going to help you to learn. So let's go through the video. After the video, I'll highlight the answers.
The world is a rapidly changing landscape filled with creative and technological advancements. As industries adopt design thinking and emerging technologies to solve complex challenges, students need the right skills to succeed in the future creative economy. Design thinking is a crucial approach that fosters problem solving, creativity, and innovation, skills that are in high demand globally. Imagine a program where students not only learn but thrive in a global environment of creativity, problem solving, and innovation. A program that equips them with essential 21st century skills, industry expertise, and global exposure. Introducing the Future Creative Minds program by the World Design Council, a global skilling initiative designed to develop creative talents and prepare students for the evolving creative economy. Through advanced learning modules, expert-led sessions, and hands-on workshops, students gain practical knowledge and experience. The program follows a blended full online mode delivery, ensuring accessibility and flexibility for students worldwide. The program offers a wide range of skill modules, including design thinking, innovation, critical thinking, problem solving, sustainability, artificial intelligence, data analytics, cybersecurity, IoT, robotics, and more. These modules ensure students develop creativity, technological expertise, and professional ethics to succeed in a rapidly evolving world. Students benefit from internationally recognized WDC certifications, expert-led masterclasses, and participation in global design challenges, aligning with UN Sustainable Development Goals. They also receive a 12-month WDC student membership, providing access to exclusive resources and learning content. The program includes live classes by experienced faculty members, masterclasses by industry experts and subject matter specialists, and hands-on design challenges. Students engage in advanced e-learning modules, interactive workshops, and real-world projects that enhance their problem-solving skills and innovative mindset. To ensure students are actively learning, each module includes an online test. If a student fails, they can learn the module again and retake the test. Additionally, students who need extra support will receive special track training to help them catch up. Upon completing a module, students must undertake a project based on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. They will identify problems programs in their neighborhood that align with at least one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals and develop innovative solutions using design thinking principles and the innovation framework. These projects will be presented at a demo day at school, attended by local decision makers, parents, etc. After evaluation by a school jury, the top 3 projects from each school will be submitted to the World Design Council, WDC, for final evaluation. Following WDC's assessment, one outstanding student along with a nominated faculty member from India will be given the opportunity to visit the UK. This exclusive experience includes visits to Warner Brothers Studios, the Harry Potter Studio Tour, London's design museums, and other major design and art attractions in the UK. We're excited to share design insights from Dr. Claire Walsh, Director of Education, Institute of Analytics and AI Society.
So, we know that a society that values technological and creative innovation, in other words design, comes with economic benefits for the people who live in that society. And so design is very valuable. It's not only about technological innovation, but also the same critical thinking and creativity that designers apply to their professional life often carry through to other aspects of their lives.
Supported by leading global organizations, including the World Design Organization, WDO, this program is set to transform education. Now, let's hear from Mr. Pradyumna Vyas, President-elect of the WDO.
I am very happy to know that the Future Creative Minds program by WDC, which is launched globally, has tremendous potential. ISDC is taking this initiative in India in association with WDC to take it forward, to train faculty and students, and to develop curriculum for developing the future workforce, which is very much in need globally. It's a great initiative by WDC and ISDC in India to start a kind of movement to develop these skills, which are very much required in the future.
Schools that partner with the Future Creative Minds program gain global recognition and collaboration opportunities. They receive tailored faculty development programs, internationally aligned teaching materials, expert-led workshops, and access to a global design showcase where students can present their creative projects. The program is also mapped with the Indian academic curriculum, ensuring seamless integration into existing academic frameworks. Join us in bringing future creative minds to your school and help your students gain the skills they need to thrive in tomorrow's world. It's a rapidly changing landscape filled with creative.
So that was the answer. I'll just highlight what was it. So the first question was, why do students need these skills? Because the world is changing fast and now we need problem solving, innovative design thinking skills. These prepare students for the future. And the second question was, what does this program offer? A global learning experience focused on creativity and problem solving. And students gain 21st century skills, industry knowledge and global exposure. And who runs this program? World Design Council in partnership with ISDC, and it is delivered fully online, but your faculty will help you here, and there is even online modules also. Now what skills do you learn? Design thinking, innovation, AI, robotics, cyber security, data analytics and sustainability. And what are the benefits for students? Globally recognized WDC certification, expert-led master classes, 12 months WDC membership. Then how do students learn? Live classes by experienced faculty, master classes from industry experts and hands-on projects. Your faculty will be helping you to do this. So those will prepare you for real world challenges. So how are you assessed? Each module includes online test. If you fail, retake. There is again test. If you fail again, there is extra support. So you don't have to worry. So it's not that somebody is failing. In such case, again there is support. So what is the final project? So you will have a real world problem and that will be based on UN Sustainable Development Goal, and those problems you have to solve. That is the project. So what is the special opportunity? A top student along with a faculty will go to UK as is seen in the video, Warner Brothers Studio, Harry Potter Studio Tour, and design museums. So that is an opportunity. So how do schools benefit? Global recognition, faculty training, expert-led workshops, and teaching resources. And this is perfectly integrated with curriculum. So now, just two examples I'll give. One example, in the classroom, there are many things which is again missing, pencil, eraser, things might be missing. So you see that as a problem. So you find a solution. Somewhere you make color-coded box in the classroom, lost and found box. It makes it very easy for you. So whoever has lost it, you have made a solution. Actually, it is design thinking. I see another problem. There are speakers here, okay? And the sound comes from the speaker that is high here, okay? And those who are sitting in the other areas, that is totally different. How do they hear? That is different. If you take this as a problem and come up with a solution, not right now, not during your school days, if you come up with a problem, that speakers should not be here, but you should hear us, all the sounds from all the corners. You have to come up with a solution. That is design thinking. So as I said, design is different, design thinking is different. So you take something as a problem and find out a solution. So that's it. So with this, I have already highlighted the questions and answers, what we are going to serve, and I have given a clarity on design and design thinking. So thank you for this opportunity. That's it.
Thank you, sir, for that elaborate presentation on design thinking. I take great pleasure in inviting our beloved principal, Dr. Saro Dhanrajan, to felicitate the gathering.
At the outset, I'm really grateful to Mr. Philip Thomas and Mr. Francis for having come all the way to a remote place in Nilgiris as Kotagiri to enlighten our dear children about something which is totally new. I must tell you at the outset, when St.Jude, my son, when he was talking about it about a couple of days before, and he said he is going through it, he gave me a booklet about it because he knows I don't know anything about it. He knows it. So he gave me, and like teachers asking the students, he asked the next day, "You didn't go through it all, no?" I said, "I went through. I'm a good student. I went through, I knew the whole detail, and I was really thrilled. And I was like wondering how this son of mine had gone to this level of thinking so high to give the best benefit to the Judeans." So I think the Judeans should be very grateful to St.Jude for really thinking so much ahead, which none of our generation or any one of us would have ever thought. So I thank and congratulate St.Jude at the outset for it. And Mr. Philip, you really briefed us about how it goes, and Mr. Francis, your presentation made many doubts clarified. So I think all of you, at least the 9th, 8th, 6th, and 7th, I don't know whether I am underestimating, if I'm not including 5th, I think you all understood something, right? If not everything, you understood something? Honestly, tell me how many of you are thrilled about it? And, okay, good, right, okay. Put your hands down. I know anything which is out of the classroom, out of the written work, we are thrilled, isn't it? That is the nature, and I love it. It's good, and I will be very happy, and I'm only thinking, I think the plan right now is we are giving it to 6, 7, and 8, and grade 9, I think the present age who is sitting here moving to ninth probably approached Mr. St.Jude and asked whether he can do something for you. I don't know, right? Okay. Okay. So I really deem this as a great pleasure. We love to give the best to our students, whatever it is. From the little work as a good food to the good education to the latest techniques. I'm really thankful to the Almighty for having brought you all into the picture of upholding our students. And I'm very sure it's going to take the children a long way, and the parents are going to be thrilled about it, and children are going to come out very successfully. I know a few of our students are very creative. They think out of the box, and so many things they just do, including the projects which they have put outside. Here, a few. It's really making us understand how creative and they are. And I wish you all the best, children, and I thank you. And I'm very sure this program is going to be definitely a blessed one and a successful one. May God add all His blessings to this tie-up, and let's grow together. Thank you. On behalf of Mr. Dhanraj, the chairman, who is unable to come today due to a little discomfort in the health, I congratulate and I compliment. I give his felicitation because he is the founder. He is the founder stone for us. He will definitely be meeting you later on, and his best wishes for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are also eagerly waiting for this program to commence. May I now humbly request our Executive Director, Dr. St.Jude Dhanrajan, to felicitate the gathering.
Good afternoon. Very hungry, I think. Good afternoon is like, oh, please stop it. I want to go eat. Good afternoon, come on. Yeah. Okay, good afternoon, all. First of all, I would like to honestly thank our chairman and the principal for cooperating with me and agreeing to conduct this program in our school. Okay, so I took it to them. I didn't know whether they were going to accept it or not. In fact, I was praying to God, don't know what's going to happen. I just left it there. I just gave the file and it came out. That's it. I didn't try to explain anything. Okay, so they've been gracious enough to grant this to you all children. So please give them a big hand. And just a few words for you. Okay, how many of you have gone abroad? Wow, so many. Okay, what did you think after going abroad? Any one of you? Can you stand up and answer? Anything that came to your mind particularly? Tell me, Ma. Okay, I won't take much of your time. How many of you thought, when will our cities be like those cities? How many of you thought that? Okay, great. Okay, put your hands down. Okay, how many of you thought, why can't our streets be as clean as those streets? Great. And now tell me, who did you blame it on? The government, right? How many of you thought the government is hopeless, that's why our cities are not clean? How many of you thought that? Okay, anyway, that's what most of us do, okay? But our generation is over. It is your generation. You have to decide to make our cities in India, our country as a whole, a better place. It is all in your hands. And that is where design thinking comes to you. Got it? Yeah? So it's all up to you. It's all up to you. You can contribute. Once you start at home, once you start in the school, you find solutions for the school. For example, I'll just put, if you think of a solution, we are using so much electricity, how can we save it? What are the ways we can do that? How can we make the campus clean? What are we doing with our food waste? What is going to happen to the food waste? Where is it going? Yeah? Yeah, I know you have the answers, but you have to make it happen. Thinking alone doesn't matter, okay? Ideating doesn't matter. Put your ideas into practice, okay? And just to motivate you, I forget his name, there was a student of 9th standard who was hired by Google. Anybody remembers his name? Abe? It just happened 2 months ago. I'll get you the name. If somebody can Google it fast. Abe, if you can do that. Okay? There's a 9th standard student who is hired by Google because of his innovative thinking. Okay? And he is being paid how much? How much would you like to earn? 9th standard. You won't believe it, he's earning 9 lakhs a month. Indian rupees. Okay? So we want you all also to be in that league. Okay, that's why we are bringing these programs here, so that you can think innovatively and then achieve greater things, not only for yourself, but for this country. Okay, last of all, I just love to thank Mr. Philip. Actually, we met on a very casual note once in a while, and after talking to him, he is a bundle of knowledge. Okay? I learned so much from him, and he has taken me to so many places. He might be a person sitting in Cochin, his hometown is Thrissur, but his connections are worldwide, throughout the country and everywhere. So it was an honor meeting with him, and when he suggested this program, I said, yes, we are doing it, and we want to be the first to do it. Thank you, sir, for giving us this opportunity. I would also like to thank Mr. Francis, and above all, in our first meeting, we met Mr. Arun of ISDZ. I would like to also thank Mr. Arun and Mr. Tom, who's the CEO of am I right, sir? Yeah. Tom, whom I also met, and thank them all for giving us this opportunity and making St. Jude's proud. Thank you all once again.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind felicitation. Now I request our principal to present the memento to Mr. Francis. I request our executive director to present the memento to Philip Thomas. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. As we come to the end of the program, may I now call upon Mrs. Tharuna to thank the gathering.
I extend my gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Philip Thomas, for gracing this event with his presence and delivering such an insightful speech. Your contribution to the creative industry and your dedication to the special development are truly inspiring. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to our guest of honor, Mr. Francis, for his valuable presentation. Your expertise and insight have enriched our understanding, and we truly appreciate your time and effort, sir. Thank you, sir. I also extend my sincere gratitude to our chairman, our executive director, our principal, our additional principal, and our senior administrators for their unwavering support and encouraging words. A profound appreciation to everyone involved in the exchange of the MoU, marking the significant step toward a brighter future in the creative learning and skill development. This collaboration will undoubtedly open new avenues for the innovation and the growth for St. Jude's Public School and the Judeans. A special thanks to all the members of the press. I also extend my gratitude to all the students and the staff members. Your presence and enthusiasm have made this event truly meaningful. Let's take a vow to work towards a future of innovation and excellence. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mrs. Taruna. Requesting everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem. Children, please be seated.